morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are still moving into the studio, and if you have been watching the last few vlogs you will have seen we have finally emptied our old studio back into this new studio, but we currently really need to organise it because it is chaos. The shelves have all been done. If you haven't watched the moving vlogs you can see me organising all my stock and shelves in the previous vlogs, but today's task is to sort my desk space out. So I have been looking on Pinterest and on Instagram and saving and bookmarking cozy desk setups because this is the current state of my desk. I have created this little cubicle section by drilling in these IKEA pegboards to my desk, my flexi spot desk that I've got, and as you can see it is a complete and utter mess over here. There is just stuff everywhere, and to me having a cozy and aesthetic desk space is super important. This is what my last desk setup used to look like. It was quite dark with a dark wood brown worktop. I also was in a much darker studio, but it was a really cozy space to work in. But one thing that I did find was my desk was too small. For those of you who are new, I'm an illustrator, so I do a lot of illustration work, and I used to have to put my keyboard on the top. Previous to that I used to have a studio and I built my own little Katnipp cafe in the back, and I had like an L-shaped desk space, and I found this so much more valuable because I had just a lot more space to work from. And my ideas for this workspace is to have a dedicated illustration space, or just like a bigger desk space in general that I can kind of maneuver around and work around. And I've kind of compiled like 3 tables together to create this L-shaped section. But first of all, everything is kind of laid out, so my first step is to move the Mac and everything, all the electronics, into place. Then we can get to work on organising everything and setting up the layout, and I'll kind of take you through the process along the way. I don't know about you guys, but I am really heavily influenced by my environment, and right now my environment is complete and utter chaos. There is just stuff all over the studio. I originally was actually going to have the desk against the wall. Also, one of the reasons that I couldn't have it against this wall, because originally I was going to have it against this wall and then kind of coming out in an L shape over here, but as you can see the plugs, because this is an office, are on the floor here. So I did decide to move my desk to this section. So first of all, let's get this all set up and cleared, and then we can put it all together. And I also got some new things from Amazon which I'll unbox and show you guys, like a sunset lamp, a little toast light. But first of all we need to organise this chaos, so let's put things into place and then we can go from there. Dean is currently putting some shelves up which I haven't had for a long time right here on the desk, and then I can finally organise all this. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, since I last spoke to you it was around about 6 hours ago. Dean actually put up the shelves behind me, which I'll show you in a second, and my desk now looks worse because I have actually been trying to make a priority of the shipping area, and I drastically underestimated how long it was going to take me to organise anything. And the weird thing is it doesn't even look like we've made good progress. So Dean also put this little blind up so that I don't get any glare when I'm editing. We got 3 shelves. I haven't had shelves like in my desk space since the Katnipp cafe, and I also bought this cozy little lamp to, I think, go in one of the corners, I think maybe over here. But as you can see, I haven't made much progress. Don't actually know if this looks any better than when I last seen you, but we have made progress over here because this is going to be the shipping area. I put this light up, it still needs turning on, and then this is where we're going to ship. So I went and bought these clear tubs for £22 from B&M, and I realised it doesn't fit the A4 sheet, so I have to put them in on a diagonal. And yeah, this is going to be the shipping area, much bigger, but we are getting some bigger units actually off another business. Oh gosh, I can't believe how long that took me. I literally thought I'd do the intro to you guys for this desk and then I'd be able to get straight to work on my desk setup, but that hasn't happened. Now we're really going to set up my desk. Let's set it up, shall we? First job I have to do is change the tables so that they're all the same height, and then like push them all together, and then I'm gonna like move stuff around and then place it where I want it to be placed. I've took my shoes off, which means business. Ah! Oh, why isn't this tightening? Which way do I do wonky. Oh, no, stop! Oh, Dina needs your help. Please help me. We're having a nightmare. The legs are like adjustable IKEA legs, but they just keep flopping everywhere. Okay, I'm going to clear the desk and then clean it, I think. That's probably the best part of the job. Yeah, little stamps. Why are Mac monitors so hard to clean? What the heck? How do I get this off? I'm just gonna have to buff it like crazy. Is that look clean yet? It's just smearing everywhere. That'll do. They get dirty so fast. Oh, that fits perfectly. Look at that. Actually fits perfect. I wonder if this will fit perfect. Ugh. Maybe not. It's on my notebooks. Oh, that kind of works. I had 5 anyway. What I'm thinking of doing is creating a little like charging station, just like at the back here or something that I can easily access my camera batteries and stuff. If I just like maybe hang it up here, I could even hide it actually. I could hide it behind my phone. Ah, it's stuck. What I'm thinking is I have a little ledge behind here, that way you can't see any wires. I could have it just out on the shelves, but this way I can plug it into the USBs, and when I need to access it, I can actually access it from this side. As you can see, I can just take them on and off. And it's kind of disguised over here as you're coming over this area. I have this little extender that I just got off Amazon. I originally used to use this for like my lights, and you turn these on and off. It's just a USB extender, and this is plugged into my Mac. I also have another one for my hard drive, but what I think I might do is actually, I've already mounted this to the underneath of my desk before. I'm going to mount this underneath here and then keep these cables kind of as tidy as I can. What I also have, which I find super handy, is these wireless remote sockets. I know you can get the Google remote sockets as well that you can control on your app, but we just have these ones which we keep by the front door, and when we come in we turn everything on with these. So it's just good to know that you can turn off all the plugs in the office. Alright, now what I'm currently doing is, because last time in my last office I hated all the dangly wires, and this is a standing desk that was gifted off FlexiSpot. I've used that double-sided heavy duty tape to put my extension lead up at the top. I'm going to use some cable ties, and I'm going to try and just keep them all up, and then I'm going to tape them up here, and then hopefully you shouldn't be able to see them. I've got these black cable ties that we actually use for shipping. You can use any cable ties though. And I'm just going to tie everything together so that it's neater, and I finally have something that doesn't look an absolute mess to look at. The only wire I should have out is this extension, and I have to give it some looseness to it for when I use the standing desk like this. It'll need obviously space to maneuver. Little dangle pin. I still have these in my store. These were my first generation pins, but look how cute that is. I'm going to Japan in 5 days, so I'll actually try a dango for the first time. Look how cute that is. It's got little Princess Dango on the top. Ah, adorable. Okay, maybe I can unbox my little lights and stuff now. So I've got 2 lights, and I've got this little toasty light, which I'm so excited about. Ah. Oh my gosh, so cute. Ah, it's so cute. So I think this turns it on. It's a little USB lamp. I was going to put it up here, but you can't see its cuteness, so I feel like I don't want to put it up there because you can't see it. Oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I like how it fades on and off. Oh, that actually looks cute. It's kind of top heavy. Okay, she's kind of cute, but she's not very bright. And also, she has to be like here for it. Maybe I should have just got a normal sunset lamp because she's not very, yeah, she's not very vibrant. But she has all these different colour modes, which is nice. So even though she looks cute, like there's a wire here, I think it would have been better just getting a normal sunset lamp. But it has all these different colours. These are pretty. Where should I put Bumblebee? My desk is starting to look super cute. I'm really excited because every month on Patreon we get the wallpapers. So if you join our Patreon, there's a monthly wallpaper and background like this. So you get like a phone wallpaper and you get a desktop wallpaper, and it normally is to correspond with the Katnipp calendar, which I seem to have lost. Anyway, my desk is starting to look really cute. I actually like this lamp thing now, but to be honest, like this wire probably always needs to be on. Both the toast and this light is rechargeable, but apparently according to the reviews this charge only lasts around 4 hours, and I just like them always plugged in anyway. But it does actually look pretty cute, to be honest. But yeah, it's looking nice. I'm excited to change to the June wallpaper because it's actually Bumblebee. Let me try and find the calendar. June wallpapers look really cute. They're yellow and pink, so I think it just will tie in. Like, just imagine that as my desktop wallpaper. It will all tie in. To be honest, I am really flagging because I have been at work for a long time today trying to get this studio sorted, but we have made really good progress. Like, it seems to have been like, it felt like we were just moving things from one place to the other, and then suddenly bang, loads of stuff is now organised. So I'm going to organise this desk. I think this lamp will look really cosy in this corner over here, and then I also have this. Does anyone recognise this? From the Katnipp Cafe too. I don't know if it'll darken this area up. I kind of really like all the white at the minute, and then with my art prints added and like my calendar, I don't know, I'm just gonna have a play around I think and jig things around, but I'm really happy, and I'm really happy with how my desk is turning out. It's also got this that I can pull down like that. So that looks a little nicer and a little cozier, but it's not as bright without that. Okay, let's organise. Again, I'm moving things from one desk to another. I really also need a deep organisation session of like my craft pen and pencils and all like these drawers under my desk, because there's just stuff here from like my very first studio that I've just like hoarded over time, and I think, oh, I might use that one day. All these craft supplies are so cute, and then they end up just sitting for literal years in my in my drawers. So I feel like this needs like a face on it, like a cute Katnipp face on. I also got one of these manual LED lights. Maybe it can go back over here. Ah, Good morning guys. So yesterday I actually made really good progress on the desk, but my SD card ran out, so I had to like redo my SD card. I've got a fresh one in. Most things are all laid out now and it looks so cute. I can't wait to give you a little tour. The only thing I've got left to do is organise my art prints and kind of see where I want to put them on the wall, but it's looking so crisp and so fresh and so white. We have actually got a blind going up on this window, so it'll be like a blind here, which I think will help diffuse the light, especially for like filming and stuff. But I am absolutely loving this desk space. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to change my desktop wallpaper to the colours of this month as well, of my Patreon wallpapers, like the pinks and stuff, because at the minute it's Satsuma with a cat and the little ducklings. It's looking so cute, and it's going to be nice to switch out for the seasons as well and do like Christmas theme. I think having white as a base is really handy for when I want to like change up like the decor and stuff for the seasons, because I love changing up decor and stuff for the seasons and like getting it all matching. So next up we're going to put these art prints up and layer them out, see where we want them, and then I'll give you a little tour. It's hard to choose, all these art prints are so pretty. I can't decide. I can dot them around other places in the studio though. Oh my goodness, I am so happy with how this desk is laid out. It's super aesthetic and pretty. It's exactly 12 o'clock. Anyway, one thing I did notice actually about my clock is I can't have it plugged into my Mac because I turn it off every night, and obviously that means this resets, but I am going to plug it in a separate plug. But over here we have a little area where I keep all my favourite pens for my planners, and also this little Gingy ornament that was actually gifted to me ages ago now. I think this was back in 2018. One of my Sakura stickers. Pencil case behind me there that's actually broke, but I think it looks cute, so I've just kept it on my desk. Digital clock. I've got a Froggo and Bear coaster on my desk for my drinks, so these are in stock now. And I also have my little sunset light. Adds a little bit of colour to my desk, I think. Desktop area, so at the minute it's the May backgrounds, but I'll be changing that tomorrow. I then have my open planner because I always keep this on the desk, and this monitor stand was just from IKEA. I think it was really affordable as well, like £15 or something, and I really love it, and it fits perfectly in A5 planner. Then over here I have my Sakura mouse mat, which we will be restocking in July. Over here I've got my little toasty lamp, which is like literally my favourite thing on the desk. I love the satisfying click it does. Look how cute that is. I love that. And then in this corner, I have the new Bumblebutt washi stand. I have this little gift that got given to me, and then a little ornament piece which I just got from B&M. I then have my iPad, which is always on charge, that I do my work on, my older iPad, and I've stuck one of my Bumblebutt Sakura stickers on there. I've got my phone and my little Bumblebutt phone charm on my phone. At the corner here I have got my desk trolley, but I'm not going to show you that because it desperately needs organising. finalizing. Anyway, moving around here is just imagine a nice soft blind like this going here. I think that will really finish it off. Ignore behind here, that's my photography desk. I haven't tidied that yet. But I've got this nice big area to illustrate, to create, to unbox on, which is really nice. I then have my Katnipp calendar. I have some art prints, both from Katnipp and thank you cards from Katnipp and from other people. This pink art print and this green art print up here is actually the back of a mouse mat packaging, so it's not actually an official art print in the store, but if you buy a mouse mat and you opt for the packaging selection, you will get a variation. We do different colours. I thought I would show you as well. This is going to be the Katnipp pink wall. I think I'm going to get like a pastel pink, and then we've got my Katnipp logo here to go right up here. I think that would be like the perfect place, but we're probably not going to do that until after Japan. So behind me, when you're looking, you will see like the Katnipp logo and then the pink. The one thing that I'm a little bit gutted about my Katnipp logo, it is a cool white or neutral white rather than a warm white, and I think I would have preferred in the future to get a warm white LED sign instead of like a cool icy white. This actually might be my favourite space that I've worked in because I love natural sunlight and I also like it to be cozy. In my old Katnipp cafe we had no natural light to that, and I work in there every single day, and obviously when you're not exposed to any daylight it can't really be great for you, and that's what it was like in my Katnipp cafe. Even though I loved working in that office and I loved the space that I set up, it was really magical, it had no natural daylight, and I actually bought a daylight lamp, a sad lamp for seasonal affective disorders. That was the only source of daylight light that I would get, and I would have like loads of lights plugged into the studio. So that's what the Katnipp cafe, when I originally had that office space set up, was lacking. Whereas now I have two big windows and I have to even diffuse it with some blinds here, but it still lets like the light in. It's nice to actually get some daylight, and also it looks really beautiful, the lighting in here, for like photography purposes and stuff. So I can't wait to do like unboxings. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.